After leaving the upper room, Jesus and his disciples head to the Garden of Gethsemane at the base of the Mount of Olives. This garden is a quiet olive grove where Jesus often prayed. As they arrive, Jesus tells the disciples to stay and pray while he goes a short distance further. Jesus is in deep distress, fully aware of the suffering that awaits him. He prays fervently, asking his Father to take the cup of suffering away from him, but ultimately submitting to God's will. My Father, if it is possible, may this cup be taken from me, yet not as I will, but as you will. Matthew 26:39. He returns to his disciples several times and finds them asleep, unable to stay awake and watch with him. Jesus in his sorrow remarks, "The spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak." He prays again, this time even more earnestly, his sweat becoming like drops of blood due to the intense agony he feels in his soul. While Jesus is praying, Judas Iscariot, one of his 12 disciples, arrives with a crowd of soldiers and temple guards sent by the religious leaders. Judas betrays Jesus with a kiss, a prearranged sign to identify him to the soldiers. Jesus asks Judas, "Are you betraying the Son of Man with a kiss?" He acknowledges Judas's actions, but also reminds him of the fulfillment of Scripture. The hour has come, and the Son of Man is delivered into the hands of sinners. Peter draws a sword and strikes the ear of the high priest's servant, Malchus. Jesus rebukes Peter, saying that put your sword back in its place, for all who draw the sword will die by the sword. Jesus then touches Malchus' ear, healing him. Jesus confronts the crowd, asking why they come with swords and clubs, as if he were a rebel when he had been teaching openly in the temple courts. This has all taken place that the writings of the prophets might be fulfilled. The disciples in fear desert Jesus, and he is bound and led away to the house of the high priest.